Hello children of class 5, welcome to this week's video on computers. Today I will start with chapter number 5, presentation software, special effects. Now this chapter is on PowerPoint. Now do you remember PowerPoint? In class 4 you had done PowerPoint. Do you remember anything? Slides, presentation, then slideshow. Now to help you remember, watch this thing. Animals, tiger, cow. Now that was a presentation of 3 slides. Now before you learn anything new, let us revise a few things. First of all, how do you design a slide? To design a slide, you need to know 4 things. How to enter the text in the slides, how to insert one or more pictures, how to give a nice background, and finally when your slide is ready, how to do a slideshow. This is the PowerPoint window. First, how do we type some text? Now there are 2 text boxes. It says click to add title. So we'll click here and I'm going to type something. I've typed the word cars. Then I will click inside the subtitle box and I'll type something else. Cars are an important means of transportation. And I'll press enter. The next line I will write cars mostly run on petrol. Now I'm going to select this. I'll press Ctrl A and then I will click on the left align button. Then I will put in insert a picture. I'll go to insert. Here there are 2 buttons, picture and clip art. We'll do them we already know about them. And anyway, we'll discuss about them next week. Now I'm going to go to clip. So this is the clip art pane. I will click on over here and I will type here cars. Click on go. I get 3 pictures. I choose this one and a small picture of a car has come. Now this slide is not looking very nice. That's because it's not in perfect order. This is the title box. Let me move it on top. I will drag it up. I will take the pointer to the dotted line and I'll drag this box up. Then this box I will make smaller. I will take my pointer to this box over here and I will drag this side and it becomes smaller. I'll make it a little more smaller. Okay, and now I'll move it here. I'll make it a little longer. There, that's much better. A little taller maybe. And this picture I will bring here. I will take the pointer anywhere inside this picture and I will drag. Now isn't the picture too small? Very good. Let's make it smaller. Let's make it bigger. I'll go to one corner and I will drag, and the picture is quite big. Let's put it a little to the bottom there. Now what's missing is a nice background, colorful background. Now there are many ways of giving a background. I will show you one way. Go to some blank area of the slide and right click. You will get this menu. Go to the last option, Format Background. Click on it and you get this box. Now to fully explain this box will take one entire class. So I will not do that. I will go here to color and I will click on this arrow, and there I get a familiar color box. Let me choose this color, and we have already got, because you can see over here the background has already been given. Now we will learn how to enhance the look of a slide or presentation. That is, how we will make the slide look more beautiful. Well, in this segment we will learn actually how to make the text in the slide more beautiful. Here are 4 ways. We can change the font, we can change the font size, give a shadow effect to the text, or use bold, italics, underline. Now we are going to try to enhance the look of this presentation, or rather a slide. This presentation has only one slide. Now first of all, I am going to show you how to change the font. Let me change the font of this word cars. First I will click on that and the title box boundaries appears. Secondly, I will select it. Double click selects it. Now this is the font box. I will click on this arrow and I get many fonts. Let me choose Arial Black. The title should also always be a font which is easily noticeable. Then here let me try to change the color. This is not very visible. Let me change it to some other color. Let us press Ctrl A and the entire text in the subtitle box is selected. This is the font color button. I click on the arrow and let me choose black. Then you can also change the size of the font. Let me change the size of cars. Select the text, and there are 2 ways of changing the size. You can click on this font size box and choose a number. That's one way of doing it. Another way is to use these 2 buttons. If I click on this arrow, the font will become bigger. And if I click on this arrow, the font will become smaller. So this is called the increase font size button, and this is called the decrease font size button. Now to give a shadow effect to the text. The shadow effect can be given to any text, but the shadow effect looks nice only with text which is of large size and with thick letters. Now this title Cars is a suitable example of giving shadow effect. To give the shadow effect, first I'll click. The title box appears. Now I will double click on the word. It is now selected. Now I will go to the text shadow button. This is the text shadow button. I'll click on that. And if you look very carefully, you will see that the word cars has a small shadow in it. The next thing is bold, italic or underline. We can make our text or portions of our text bold, italics or underline. For example, let's say the word important. I'll click on the word important. The word important is selected. Now I will click on the italics button. And as you can see, the word important is now in italics. In the same way, I can select other pieces of text and make them bold or underlined. What is this all around me? The word cars is there inside so many boxes. So it's the same word cars in all the boxes, same font, same size, same color. However, the position of the word cars in these boxes is different. So we say the word cars is differently aligned. The alignment of the text is different in all these boxes. Now there are two types of alignment, horizontal and vertical. Vertical alignment is of three types: top, middle, bottom. Horizontal alignment is of four types: left, right, center and justify. Here is I have the word school inside one box. Now I can change the alignment of this word school. How? First I will select the word school. To change the vertical alignment, I will go to this button, Align Text. I will click here. There are three options: top, middle and bottom. Right now, the word school is in middle alignment. That's why you can see it is in the middle of the box. Now, if I click on top, it goes to the top. If I click on bottom, it will come to the bottom. Then horizontal alignment is given by these four buttons. This is the align left button, this is the center align button, this is the right align button, and this is something called justify. Now I have not clicked on them, so that's why the alignment didn't change. Now I'm going to click. I click on the left align button and you see how it will look with left alignment. This is the opposite, right align, and this is center align. Justify, I did not show you. Okay, let me show you justify. Okay, it looks like the same as left align. Well, then justify alignment is not suitable for single words like this. You need a paragraph to see the real effect of justify alignment. Now, in the first semester, you studied about something called line spacing in MS Word. Line spacing is the vertical distance between two lines of text. Now, in PowerPoint also, you can change the line spacing of the text in a slide. I'll take my pointer over here, click, the cursor appears, I'll press the shift key and click here and the paragraph is now selected. Now I will go to this button. This is called the line spacing button. I'll click on the arrow. The default line spacing is 1. We can change it to 1.5, 2.0 and so on. Now we talked about how to change the font of some text, how to give a background, how to change the color of the text, how to change the size and all these things. Now you can do things that way, or you can get a ready-made theme. Okay, get a ready-made theme. A ready-made theme is something in which you already get a background, you get a font color and a font. To select a theme, we will go to the Design tab, and these are the themes. Okay, this is a theme. See, you already got a background, you got a title box. Let me choose this one. Okay, this is a theme, there is a name for it. It is called the Austin theme. And these are not the only few themes over here. There are more themes. If I click on this button, I will get all these other themes. After selecting the theme, you can set the color scheme also. So this is a theme, the Austin theme to be precise. Now, by clicking on this colors button, I get all these colorful boxes. Okay, and these are all color schemes. They also have different names, and every time I click on any of these boxes, this color scheme Austin changes color. Now, once again, let me tell you about adding a background. We can go to Design, and here on the right hand side we have something called Background Styles. Click on this arrow and we get all these backgrounds, ready-made backgrounds. So if you are in a hurry and you do not want to waste too much time in choosing a nice and simple background, you can select any one of them and click on it. Well, we have some time, so we will see what else can be done. First, I'll remove this background by clicking on the undo button. This is a revision. Here on top is one of the most important buttons in MS Office, the undo button. You don't like something, you don't want something, to remove it, you click on undo. So the background is gone. Let us go to background styles once again. Now instead of choosing one of these backgrounds, let me click here. Something familiar, format background. Yes, I can click on this format background, and here I get my format background dialog box. Remember, just as I showed you a little time back, you can get this dialog box by doing right click and selecting the format background option from the shortcut menu. So there are many options here. We will not do all of them. This is solid fill. We can go to color, and there are so many colors. You can choose from one of them. If these colors are not enough for you and you want some more colors, go to more colors and you get this window. There are so many colors here. You can choose from one and click on OK. And if even this is not suitable for you, none of them are to your liking, you can go to custom and make your own color. Let me first click somewhere. Let me click on here, and now look at the slider bar and look at what's going to come here. As I move the slider bar, I get different shades of red, and let me choose one. Let me choose this one. Okay, so I have got a shade of red which is normally not found in the color box. Now I will click on OK and then click on close or apply to all. With that, I come to the end of today's class. Today I started with chapter 5, presentation software, special effects. Today I revised the basics of PowerPoint. I taught you about alignment of text, line spacing, themes, color schemes, and background styles. Next week there will be no videos. There will be an online class. In that I will discuss, and you can also talk about chapter 5, but only the things that I have taught today. We'll keep our discussion limited to what has been taught today. And please do the assignments, and well, tata till we meet again next week.